And from near Southside Chicago, I'm Blake Suniga, joined by Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, and we're ready for some hoops.
We've got a chance now for our starting lineups. From point guard to center, this game should be a good one.
Here we go. So Las Vegas will get the first possession. Wilson outside. Smith, covered by Cardoso. Shoots the three. Bell can't hit. And when you watch Azurá Stevens, what is it that stands out to you?
Well, she's 6'6" to start and excellent at blocking shots, but she's also a very good three-point shooter. So with that length, shooting, and rim protection, Stevens kind of gives you a little bit of everything.
Here's Bell.
Shot from the top of the key.
Stevens grabs the board.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room.
Now here's Carrington.
It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Well, the inside defense tries to put the clamps on Carrington, but she makes a clever move and gets through.
Here's Gray. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Well-executed possession and a well-controlled shot.
Here's Diggins.
Guarded by Young. From the top of the key.
And the basket by Diggins.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Bell.
Here's Young. Takes the three. That's in, and she found her range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Gray outside. Outside Young.
There's the three. Another three for Las Vegas.
The awareness of Gray, a terrific teammate who is good at recognizing when someone on her team is uncovered.
Now here's Vandersloot.
Defense is right there.
Smith outside. Gray outside. Smith covered by Cardoso.
Clock at 6. Here's Gray. No good off front iron. Sky trail.
Here's Carrington. Pass to Diggins. Now Vandersloot. And here's Carrington. Here's Diggins.
Here's the three. And once again off the mark by Chicago.
Now here's Gray. Vandersloot defending. Now Bell. Back to Gray.
From outside the arc. And the aces, another three.
A polished and reliable perimeter shooter. Gray won't think twice about shooting from outside.
Here's Diggins.
Guarded by Young. Courtney Vandersloot for three.
Alyssa Smith grabs the miss. Wilson outside. Jackie Young on the wing. Back to Wilson.
Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Well, for the games that you watch around the league, what's an important factor that you guys think gets overlooked?
I gotta say, pace. You want to play the game on your terms, and if you can control the tempo, that can be pretty key in a game.
No doubt, Brian. You know, we see different styles around the league, and if you can impose how you want to play, that's huge.
Now here's Gray. She's got 5. Pass to Bell.
And again, it's Las Vegas.
Clearly, they had a pretty good grasp of the game plan coming into this one.
I know it's early, Tim, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something changes quickly.
Absolutely.
Stevens One place this Chicago team needs to improve is their three-point shooting.
Well, the Sky were last in the WNBA in threes made per game at just about 5. They also took the least amount of triples, so I would say that's a point of emphasis with this team.
First free throw is good. And the Aces selecting A'ja Wilson with the first pick back in the 2018 draft. That was a franchise-changing moment.
Absolutely. Wilson has now won a few MVPs and multiple titles with the Aces, proving that when you add a generational player like A'ja, it can change everything.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
A familiar face rejoining the Sky, point guard Courtney Vandersloot.
The league's all-time leader in assists per game. Vandersloot spent her first 12 seasons in Chicago, spent the last 2 years in New York, winning the title in 2024. She's back in the Windy City, running the show this year.
Now here's Vandersloot. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Good work there as it goes.
When Vandersloot gets a full head of steam, she's tough to contain. Don't let her catch you out of position defensively.
Pass to Evans. Young, back to Evans. Outside Lloyd. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebound Chicago.
Barrington.
Guarded by Young. Back to Vandersloot.
Barrington outside.
And the 3 off target. The Aces leading. Pass to Young. Wilson on the wing, Dana Evans. And there's the call on Young. That's her first foul.
Way to get there first and absorb the contact.
Yeah, clearly no flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Vandersloot.
Barrington outside. Screen by Cardoso.
To the inside. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Turner.
Well, the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs there.
Something you struggled with in your career, Tim, but definitely saved the layup with that foul. She's going to have to earn him at the line.
The first free throw is good.
While her teammate Angel Reese got all the headlines, did you guys watch Camila Cardoso? She had a stellar rookie year.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I watched her. She was awesome. You know, remember, she didn't make her debut until June due to injury, but she ends up averaging 10 and 8 as a rookie. Rim protection as well. What a future she has.
Now here's Gray. She's got 5. Outside Young. Lloyd. To end the drought.
It's rebounded by Sheldon.
Here's Jackson. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
Now here is Lloyd.
Defended by Sheldon.
Back to Lloyd.
Over Sheldon.
And that one hits back iron. Sky trail. Here's Jackson. Tries again. And she takes it up and lays it in.
She was the first one to react to that miss. I mean, that's just a hustle play on the putback.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the away team, Cheyenne Parker Thomas. 2 shots.
first one falls for her. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And she makes both free throws. On offense, here the Sky, trailing by 5. Jackson. Pass to Stevens. Now Cloud. Gray defending. Shoots a fader. Cloud can't get it to go.
Bodied her up and made her alter the trajectory of the shot that time.
Definitely. Some very sound defense played on that trip down.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Aces ahead. They're up by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter 2. And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
This team's on the same page. They're right where they need to be on offense.
Yeah, they're on the same page, the same chapter, you know, whatever you want to call it. And they're hitting their scorers right when they need to, making scoring just easy for them.
Chicago with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Out to the wing. Jackson outside. Pass to Cloud. Just 5 to shoot. Left side, Stevens. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
Keeping her eyes up and her options open. Natasha Cloud is surgical in her approach.
Inside, Turner. And so she earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2. It's going to go on Elizabeth Williams.
Well, it's not easy being a head coach in this league. So what is the key to being successful, fellas?
Well, you start with good players. I mean, without good players, you're not winning games. And that's kind of the bottom line from my perspective.
And I'll throw in keeping players engaged. You got to make sure you put them in positions to succeed. You have to nurture them as basketball players.
With back-to-back titles in 2022 and 23, the Aces have been the franchise in this league.
They've been to the semifinals in each of the last 6 playoffs. And, guys, there is a clear expectation in Sin City. Win it all.
Cloud with it. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Stevens up top. The second chance effort, and the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a 3-point play.
One of her real strengths, Williams can collect her teammates' misses, turn them into points.
Now over a decade in the league, Elizabeth Williams is so steady.
A 6'3 center, Williams is a pure 5. Doesn't take threes, an elite rebounder and defender. These coaches love having her on their side.
Quarter number 2, and we're just about a minute in. Pass to Evans. Fires from deep. Stevens grabs the board. Casey Sheldon driving in. On the wing, Natasha Cloud. Evans covering. Sheldon misses.
You know, she shouldn't miss those, but, you know, it happens to the best of them.
Now Gray. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter.
I like the D. They weren't about to swing the door open and let her cruise in for the layup. Good job.
Here's Sheldon. And once again off the mark by Chicago. Gray in the post. She's covered by Cloud. Pass to Evans for 3. And another miss by Las Vegas. Down low. And Williams gets it to go. And it's a tie ball game.
Well, this is where she makes her money, in the paint. Williams can score many different ways down low.
Now Talbot. Pass to Parker Tyus. Cloud with the steal. And here's Jackson. Evans covering. They now take the lead.
Quick hands in the steal, quick feet on the break.
And that's a silly error there. Coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense.
It's just giving them 3 points.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. 6 on the shot clock. Talbot, can they get it? Stevens grabs the board. Now here's Cloud. He's covered closely. Sheldon misses. Las Vegas trailing. Gray with it. And Williams picks her up defensively. And the shot goes down.
With the strong ability to put the ball on the floor and create offense, Gray causes problems for opponents.
Jackson outside. On the wing, J.C. Sheldon. Pass to Williams. That one's good, and it's J.C. Sheldon with the dime.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Gray in the post. She's covered by Cloud. Gray, no good. Cloud outside. The three-pointer, no good.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
Outside Evans. Let's go with a 3. Rebound Chicago. Sheldon outside. Pass to Stevens. Back to Sheldon. Banked in off the glass.
Superb assist. It was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Timeout called the Aces. Now Young. She's got 6. It drops for her 3rd basket. She's only missed 1 shot.
A 6-foot point guard. Jackie Young has tremendous size, and she uses it well.
On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. Stevens with it. Parker Tyus is there. Offensive rebound. And there it is.
Such a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. That's what she brings to the table.
Lloyd with it. Stevens covering. Pass to Bell. Now here is Lloyd. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, with an accurate and smooth three-point shot, you have to take Lloyd very seriously beyond the arc.
And here's Carrington. And it's blocked by Asia Wilson. That's in, coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
When Wilson gets the rock down low, it's almost automatic. So effective close in.
Well, after winning her third MVP in 2024, no one has won that award more than Asia Wilson.
Yeah, picking up number 3 at just 28 years old. Wilson's on a trajectory we have never seen. A 4th MVP would set a new league record.
The shot by Diggins, no good.
The Aces with the lead. Pass to Young. The 3. And the Aces, another 3.
Her ability is matched only by her energy, guys. She's usually in the middle of everything for them.
Time called here. The Sky decide to talk it over.
Well, in 2023, Cheyenne Parker-Tyus was named to her first All-Star game at age 30.
Pretty incredible, doing it in year 9 of her career with the Dream. Parker-Tyus easily setting a new career high at 15 points per game. Such a great lesson in continuing to work on your game, and great things can happen.
Both teams deciding to change it up. On defense, the Aces. They've led by as many as 11 points. And she gets the bucket.
Look at Carrington using her agility inside and using it to get to a point-blank shot.
And Chelsea Gray, here we go. And yep, it's good.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Pass to Vandersloot. Here's Harrington. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
And Chelsea Gray, here we go.
It's Cardoso with the rebound.
Chicago trailing here. Outside Williams.
Pass to Diggins. Cardoso. Here's Diggins.
6 to shoot. Now here's Carrington. Fires the 3. The rebound by Asia Wilson. And here is Gray.
Jackie Young on the wing.
And here's Bell. No good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. The Aces on top, up 4. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. Welcome back. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. And, you know, Jackie Young, she's been exceptional here, guys.
It's amazing to watch. She spoils us with her performances game in, game out. And so far, another big scoring night for her.
And oftentimes when she puts up that many points in the first half, she follows it up with an even better second half. So we'll see if that happens again here.
And it's the sky ball. Trailing by 4. Pass to Stevens. Here's Cardoso. Covered by Smith. And a basket by Cardoso. Now here's Gray. Vandersloot defending. Here's Bell. Smith right side. Young. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Sometimes the intensity of a close game can lead to bonehead plays like that one, guys.
Well, when you think about the best organization in the W, Las Vegas has to be near the top of the list.
I mean, no team has won more over the last 5 years, but also no one has invested more with their own dedicated practice facility, improved arena as well. So the Aces are very serious about winning.
It's in, and she's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, when you talk about Jackie Young, she has the ability to put the team on her back. Young is doing it all tonight.
To the middle. Stevens. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Here's Gray. Makes it off the glass.
You know, I think the size of Gray sometimes surprises opponents. Yes, she's a 1, but she's almost 6 feet and just so strong.
Pass to Diggins.
And here is Stevens. There's a screen by Stevens. Shoots over Wilson. Stevens, that's good.
Well, what makes Stevens such a good option in the pick and roll is her combination of size and mobility.
Here's Gray. Here's Bell. She tries for 3.
Yeah, Cardoso gets the board. Here's Diggins.
Guarded by Young.
And the basket by Diggins.
Found the soft spot in the D right there.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Bell. Gray. And here's Bell. Puts up a 3.
It's Cardoso with the rebound.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Here's Vandersloot. To the left side wing.
The shot by Diggins, no good.
But he got away with a major lapse there.
Gray outside. Young. There's the triple. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
Get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
Carrington outside.
Stevens. She's guarded by Wilson. Puts the move on, and it's blocked by Asia Wilson. Here's Bell, covered by Carrington. Pass to Wilson. Here's Bell. Over Carrington. Again, Las Vegas.
Quality dish by Wilson. Good heads-up basketball helps her find the open player.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. Last year, the league debuted the reset timeout. What did you think of it, Brian?
Well, I loved it. I mean, you get to advance the ball late in games, but there's no huddle, no drawing up plays by the coaches.
Yeah, Brian, I think it's been a great addition. It keeps the game moving, keeps the energy level high during end-of-game situations. I mean, I think the NBA should adopt it.
Here's Diggins.
Covered by Lloyd. Here's Carrington. Chicago again missing. The Aces leading.
The 2024 Most Improved Player was none other than San Diego native Dejanay Carrington.
She's always been an excellent defender. Offensively, though, Carrington took a major step forward, scoring about 13 points per game. Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
Pass to Cardoso. Diggins.
Here's Stevens. Yep, that one goes.
Stevens can score from anywhere, but on the interior is where the defense really has to worry about her.
Out to Lloyd. Now here's Young. Covered by Carrington. Chelsea Gray for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jackie Young.
You're just asking for trouble if you let her roam free in three-point range.
Now here's Wilson. Gray outside. Pass to Lloyd. Outside Young. Gray left side. Shoots over Vandersloot. Offline with a baseline jumper. Sky trail.
Here's Diggins.
Vandersloot outside. From deep. Here's Cardoso. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gray with it. She's got 14. Pass to Lloyd. Now Smith. She's guarded by Stevens. Swiped it away.
Carrington right side.
And it's blocked by Asia Wilson.
A patient defender with a passion for blocking shots. Wilson's such an intimidating presence.
And Chelsea Gray, here we go. And that one drops for her.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Now here's Vandersloot. Gray defending.
Diggins.
The three-pointer off the mark. Now Gray. 16 points for her. Out to Lloyd. Gray.
Covered by Cardoso.
Left side Young. Shot clock at 6. There's Jewel Lloyd with the three. The rebound by the Sky. And they can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move here.
Pass to Diggins.
To the paint. Here's Stevens. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
Outside Young. Launches a three. Buries the long-range jumper.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Lets the three fly. She can't get it to go. The third quarter comes to a close. Aces ahead, up 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. And here are the Aces now. And it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and she'll go to the line.
A bona fide all-star. Talk about Jackie Young and her game.
Well, she's got great size for a guard and can bully smaller players with her strength. But then you got to also factor in the skill side of things. Young has finished top 3 in three-point shooting a couple times.
And for Jackie Young, it was not an easy start to her WNBA career.
Yeah, she goes first overall in 2019, high expectations. And she shot just 32% in that rookie year, but things really clicked for her in year 4, 2022. Young winning most improved player. And of course, that 22 season, Aces, her team winning the championship.
Pass to Bell. Here's Parker Tyus. She's guarded by Stevens. Outside Young. For 3. She's still hot. That's basket number 9 out of 10 shots. 90% is an A in my book and anyone's book. Now here is Stevens. Great D that time from Parker Tyus. Here's Las Vegas. Pass to Bell. Here's Young, defended by Sheldon. Great D that time from Elizabeth Williams. Here's Jackson, and that one good.
As a big, sometimes your height is a huge help passing-wise. It allows players like Williams to get a clear view of open players.
Outside Evans. Pass to Turner. Young, the 3 ball, and the Aces, another 3.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Here's Las Vegas. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And there's the 3-second violation. A challenging stretch for Chicago here. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Jackie Young on the wing. Back to Evans. Pass to Bell. Evans. Vandersloot defending. Evans misses. Vandersloot outside. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Here's Diggins. Out of bounds. It'll be Aces ball.
Las Vegas ball.
The Aces making a switch.
Asia Wilson. Jules Lloyd. Chelsea Gray.
Here's Wilson, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, a focal point of Wilson's game is crashing the glass, and she really just refuses to quit on any play.
And a basket by Cardoso.
You know, she's done a ton to help this team, but if they're going to come back, she needs to do even more.
Pass to Lloyd. Over to the left wing. Bell, covered by Carrington. Bell can't hit. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too. She's having all sorts of problems with her shots.
Yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind with the way she's shooting the ball.
Pass to Cardoso. Diggins. Stevens up top. Over Smith. The shot by Stevens, no good. Wilson, left side. Outside Lloyd. Pass to Smith. Back to Lloyd. Fires for three. Stevens grabs the board. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Vandersloot outside. From past the arc. That shot off. Up top, Wilson. Gray. Back to Wilson. The three is up. Here's Bell. And the miss. Not the best shot selection there. Pass to Diggins. Now here is Stevens. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, that's just Stevens playing big right there. My goodness.
And the Aces call time here.
Timeout for the Aces.
And here is Gray. Pass to Bell. They need this. Drains it from beyond the arc.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. A bunch of threes falling for them.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. Work that perimeter while they're hot.
And work it to the final whistle.
Timeout called the Sky. Here's Diggins. Pass to Carrington. Jacks up a three. A rebound by Asia Wilson.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
Outside Young. 4 on the shot clock. That's good, and so Asia Wilson with the assist.
All the three-pointers coming off her fingers have been right on the money.
Pass to Stevens. Carrington to the middle. Stevens. That's good.
And once Stevens finds her rhythm, she stays aggressive, which is a nightmare for opponents.
Here's Gray. Young. Here's Bell. No good from outside.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in for deep this half.
Nailed from three-point land.
Putting those guard skills to work, Carrington with the quick trigger.
Gray outside. For the basket. Her 8 for 13 from the floor.
And every point they get now puts them one step closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it, just a tremendous all-around performance we've seen from them.
Yeah, Brian, it's been a treat to watch.
Vandersloot shot is good. Now here's Gray. Pass to Bell. Back to Gray. Chicago with the rebound.
Well, this game's finally gotten away from them.
It has. There's not really anything they can do.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Wilson. D right on her. So it's the Aces winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them, and this building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
That's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them a chance to lift their team up at the finish.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.